Hi, this is Audrey Magner, your seniors realtor, and I am here today with one of my professional team favorites. This is the reverse mortgage lady, Laurie MacNaughton. And thank you for being here, and I hope I did not mispronounce you terribly.
No, it's great. I always say my name is pronounced like there's a knot in my shoelace. Laurie MacNaughton.
I like the reverse mortgage lady. That's so easy to remember. There is so many things out there in reverse mortgage that I think are not known or misunderstood, and I know it's complicated. So people are familiar with refinancing with a reverse mortgage or maybe doing a line of credit, different options. But today I wanted to talk about the reverse to purchase. I don't think people really grasp that, and I have to listen carefully, and I'm going to let you talk about it a little bit. The scenario that I think of is someone that needs to sell their home, and perhaps the value might be a little bit less than what they're wanting to buy, and they don't know how they would ever use a reverse mortgage or how would that work.
Okay, great. Thanks, Audrey. So this is what a reverse for purchase is. First, to be clear, a reverse for purchase is for use on the purchase of the new home. It has nothing to do with the so-called exit home or the home you're selling. Audrey takes care of that. She sells the home you're in. Then that generates a bunch of cash, and we'll say for argument's sake it generates $400,000 in cash. You could do one of two things. You could take all that cash and buy with cash, but then of course the obvious problem is you've pinned down all your liquidity. The other thing that's available to you, however, if you're age 62 or older, is to do a reverse for purchase, and here's how it works. You take some of the proceeds from the sale of the exit home and you use that as a down payment on the new home. The reverse mortgage loan makes up the rest of the purchase price. So to reiterate, you've got the down payment plus the loan amount. That makes up the purchase price of the home, and you're done. You have made the only payment on that home you'll ever make. Then the additional cash you generated from the sale of the exit home, you then put in the bank, or you use it for whatever you would like. That's just plain old your cash to keep. The benefit for a reverse for purchase is you never have a monthly payment. The mortgage is repaid when the last person on title permanently leaves the house. So if you sell the house, if you pass away, or if you go into, say, managed care, the house will be sold, the loan will be repaid on the back end in reverse, and that's where the name comes from. It's the direction of repayment. It's repaid in reverse. All the rest of the equity in that home then goes to you, your heirs, or to your estate.
So they would not have a mortgage payment on this new home that they're buying?
Correct. That's exactly right.
Okay, so there is a loan there, but it's just not repaid until that new home gets sold in the future.
That's exactly right.
Okay, that's a different thought for me too, for people to get their head around. If I'm selling your property and we get $400 out of it, you're not putting all of that money back into that new home. You're actually having some cash there.
That's exactly right.
Is it common for people just to use that for trips or to supplement their income? I think that sounds like a financial planner point when they come in and take that much cash at one time. Is that common for people that you work with?
Yes, so most of my clients actually are working with financial planners, and many times it's actually the wealth manager or financial planner who has recommended to them they look into reverse for purchase, specifically so they don't pin down all of the liquidity they've just realized from the sale of that exit home.
Okay, and I know you mentioned there is an age, somebody that's in their 40s, this is not the mortgage for them. You do need to be 62?
At least one of the couple must be 62 or older. There are some newer products where the minimum age is 60, but in general, the minimum age is 62 for one person of the couple.
Great, okay. It's a lot of information, but I think it's really important to break it down into something that's more easy to understand. If you're ready to talk about selling your home, I would be happy to bring in Laurie. If she is the professional that can help you, then we will call her so that she can see how that might work for you. Again, thank you so much for coming in, Laurie. I appreciate your time.
Great being with you.
Thank you very much. This has been Audrey, your seniors realtor.